What's up, everyone? Josh here at Ohio Fish Rescue. Haven't really done nothing with this 2200 in a long time, but today we've got some new fish that we want to go ahead and place in here so we can get some variety, some more color, more activity. So gonna be pretty awesome. Look at that arowana. Beautiful, beautiful. So first off, let's go ahead and go over a little tank stocking update. You guys remember we still have these two awesome gar. We've got one of the true albino and one a gold or a xanthic, but he's a semi-short butt buddy. They're both an alligator gar. The big one is getting close to 3 foot. You guys can tell these tiles here are 12 inches wide. He almost spans the length of 3 of them. So that would put them just at about 36 inches. We've got this little albino red Oscar. We've got Oscar de la Hoya over here. This is just an albino tiger Oscar. Back in the back over there, that is a giant gourami. That's a true albino giant gourami. There's actually 2 of them in here. That's albino and this one is platinum. They seem to play nice with each other. As you can see, they both have their long bottom tentacles there. They're not bitten off. Their tails aren't nipped up, so these guys aren't getting into it left and right. Usually with gouramis, you have problems with them trying to fight. You guys got this beautiful platinum silver arowana right here. You can tell, you know, most people, they say they have a platinum fish and you stick them into a black tank and they lose their white pigment, and that's usually known as white tank treatment. If you have a true platinum fish, you stick them into a black tank, they're going to keep their pigment. So that is why we decided to go with black tiles in this tank. I actually have a light bulb out on this right side. I got to get that fixed, just noticing it here in the videos. We've got 4 albino gibiceps or sailfin plecos. They cruise the bottom of the tank and eat all the debris that the big monsters don't get. And last but not least, we got just a few more guys in here. We've got 2 of these albino pangasius cats. These are iridescent sharks, true albinos. We've got 1 and we've got 2. That guy's probably about 28 inches. This guy's over 32 or so. He's getting to the size. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I'd say he's about 32. So he's getting to that size to where he's gonna have to be pulled from this tank soon. And of course, we've got this big platinum red tail catfish. So soon to be joining these guys are the red tails that are in here. That one I believe is big enough already. This one has some growing to do. But we have some fish over in quarantine that we're going to add to this 2200. So over here we picked up these 2 massive albino tinfoil barbs. There's my hand next to them. They should be big enough to go in there and not become a snack. They are larger than the Oscars that are in there, and they've been fine. We keep everyone fed. The only one we really have to worry about is that red tail. And these guys are lightning quick too, so being that they're bigger than the Oscars and lightning fast, I don't have a problem with putting these ones in the 2200. So let me grab a net and we'll start putting them in. All right, these guys are probably gonna have to come one at a time. There we go, because I don't have 2 free hands. Here we go. Let's go into your new home, buddy. We got work going on everywhere. So here we go. Up and in the tank you go. Look at you. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Oscar's not liking them. You play nice there, bud. So let's go ahead and grab the other one. You know, when you add a new fish into a tank, someone might have some attitude adjustments that need to be done. I think these guys will be fine, but seen a little bit of aggression out of the Oscar there. He's definitely not chasing them around the tank, but we will keep an eye on that for sure. All right, so we got number 2, and he just got me wet. Thanks, bud. All right, back over to the 2200. Let's make sure this Oscar doesn't cause no troubles over here. There he goes. You got your buddy back in here. There we go. So there goes 1, there goes 2. Oscar's definitely checking them out. But the Tinfoil barbs, they are a schooling fish. So they tend to stick together, and they're more of like a mid-dwelling fish. But they definitely do add some color, bright, gold bodies, red fins. I just have to watch out for these guys and that red tail back there. We've been fine so far with this small Oscar and that small Oscar in there. No problems thus far. As you can see, we keep our fish well fed. You see them bellies on those guys, the bellies on him. So they're not out trying to hunt and eat stuff. They know that they have food, so they live peacefully. I'm almost certain if we starve this red tail or we starve them gar, first thing they're gonna pick off will be, the Oscars, the tinfoil barbs. They'll pick off these plecos and whatnot. The gars will start killing each other. It's a survival technique. But you know what? You keep your fish fed and fed well, you won't really have problems with them. So there we go. We got 2 more fish added into this awesome 2,200-gallon color morph aquarium. Definitely livens it up a bit. They're just really all over the place. If you guys remember, we did have the albino channel cat in here, but that guy got a little bit too aggressive, so we pushed him out to the monster pond, and that's where he's been since. And those alligator gar had attacked the smallest iridescent shark in there. He is healing back. His fins are growing back, so in due time he will be back to full health. So slowly but surely fish will be added into this. Like I said, we got the other 2 red tail cats to come in here still, and whatever we end up picking up as we continue on this journey. But definitely liking the additions to this tank. Give you guys one more little look at the tank. Everyone seems to be settling in now. The Oscar isn't going after the tinfoil barbs no more. Those guys are actually in the back. They look small now. When they get up on the Oscar, they're relatively the same size. But definitely add some activity in there. I like it. We're good. But while I have you guys on with the camera, we're going to go ahead and talk about these rays. Rod keeps telling us soon, but we're having to play musical chairs over here with the rays. As soon as we put them all back in together, we had a few in here that were healing up. We put them all back in together in this 3000, and instantly they started going to biting again, and even at the tail. So what I started doing is pulling the male rays out. So I got more males in here because it has to be a male that's going after these things. Either males fighting, but they're going after the females too. So I started going after the males that have no bite marks to them. So they're obviously the ones doing the damage. So now they're in here. We had a little discrepancy with a few of the rays when I first put them in, but seems as though everything has calmed down and will get better with time. Hopefully this won't be a problem for long, and Rod comes and gets these rays soon, because we are just seem to be having problem after problem with these guys, and we got them all crammed in here because he told us that he was going to come and get them soon to have ease of access. And now this stuff starts happening. We still got the big filter running on them. The water's staying nice and clear. No worries about that. And there is still the one stingray in here, but he stays in the bottom of the deep end, and I cannot catch him yet. So once Rod gets here, I'll have to get in there and we'll have to trap him and get them out, because I caught all these rays from the outside as they came up on the shallow end. I went ahead and pulled them out, and we slowly moved them over the course of the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little update on the 2200 and seeing all the new fish that were added to it. We've got a bunch more fish coming in this week that we will end up joining the ranks of the show tanks here at the rescue. So you're going to have to stay tuned to figure out what those are. And we will catch you guys in the next video. As always, stay fishy, my friends.